Thank you for making First Presbyterian Church what it is. FPC is a place to ask important questions and to grow in our faith, to worship God with our minds and hearts, to be diverse and yet close-knit, to disagree and still love each other, to hear and make wonderful music together, to serve people in our community and beyond, to bring kids to have fun and to learn about Jesus, to make true and lasting friendships, and to be still and know that God is here with us. The hard work and support of people like you make all of this possible. As you will hear from Dan in just a moment, this has been a great year for our church in many respects, but a tough year financially.
Hi, I'd like to take a few moments to go over the church's finances with you. 2017 has been a challenging financial year for our church. Pledges in 2017 were down by more than $30,000, and knowing this, we approved a budget with a deficit of more than $40,000. In addition, our building has needed work. We've paid for expensive repairs to our roof, and we've had to replace more than 5 air conditioning units. The upshot of all of this is that our emergency fund and checking balance has decreased by more than $30,000 this year, and our building fund balance has decreased by more than $35,000 this year. What this means is that we have used our reserves to help get us through a challenging year in 2017, but we will have to balance our budget in 2018. So how do we balance our budget in 2018? We need to increase giving by more than $45,000. That can be through a combination of new pledges or increases of roughly 10 to 15% in current pledges. We know that we have a challenge to meet in 2018, but our church has a strong history of rising to meet challenges, and we look forward to seeing where God will take our church in 2018.
When we talk about the church in stewardship season, it's not just about the money, although the money helps us drive our programs out into the community. When we talk about the church, it is not just the building, although we have an incredible place to worship and provide activities for everybody from babies all the way up to our 90-plus-year-old members. The church is the people, God's people. That's what it's called to be. And we are tasked with being like Jesus in the world. So that means, how do we help others? How do we sustain what it is that we know our mission is to share the love of Jesus and God? When it comes down to it, what I think about the most is the little game that I've taught my children and grandchildren. This is the church. This is the steeple. Open the doors, and here we are, the people. So let's look at what we can do with the gifts that God has given us to make 2018 the year that we know First Presbyterian can do great things.
You should have received a stewardship packet in the mail this week. Please prayerfully read over all the materials in the packet and consider how you can support the church with your time, talent, and treasure in 2018. I say it each and every week in worship. We are not perfect, but we worship one who is. It's great to know that we don't have to have everything just right to belong here. You belong as you are. And we all give what we can, knowing that God will faithfully provide for our families and for Christ's church. We believe great things are ahead for us in 2018. Thank you for being a part of what God is doing in this place.
Can I have a lightsaber?